Hi everyone, I'm your lovely host Pikachu, and welcome back to 1000 Lies where we left off. I left it off that, I don't know how to say his name, and C.R. Eden? I don't know, how do you freaking say his name? He got an email, and he's showing it to his friend, so let's continue. From Harry H. Stop not doing it. To C.R. Eden, C.R. Eden at I guess they didn't feel like putting Gmail or Yahoo or whatever. Subject not for everybody. Can a figurine really come to life and disappear? If you want to know the truth, go find it this Monday after class. Come to the playground in the deserted neighborhood. What? Good luck making your first decision. After both of them read it, I hand the phone back to its owner. Wow, he's still in shock. Wait, what is that supposed to mean? That's what I'd like to know. It's almost like someone's challenging me to a duel. It's time to do. Wow, I think I killed it. But anyways, this is insane. You ordered a figurine. You didn't kill anybody. You didn't kill anybody, right? A lot of people every single day. I haven't been a professional hitman for the last 13 years for nothing. Don't look at me like that. Of course I haven't. Yet. So who's this Harry H, if I might ask? Don't ask me. I don't know any Harrys, not to mention that I used one of those free emails that anybody can create, so there's really no way for me to know. What are you going to do? I can't see the police investigating the kidnapping of a plastic figurine. Must be some kind of joke. Some internet friend must know about it and decided to pull a prank on me. You're just going to ignore it? Of course, I'm not stupid. Aren't you curious? I'd like to take a peek, but I wouldn't want to go alone either, just in case. I can live without knowing. I'm just upset that someone would pull a prank like this after my loss. Doesn't anybody respect true love these days? What's the problem with you, Eden? Everything else out of your comfort zone bothers you. Preparing a surprise party for you must be hell. It's just a joke. Then you should laugh about it. Maybe even go there. It could be fun. What could go wrong, eh? She says that, and it's the worst thing ever. I have nothing against surprises, but when nothing goes my way, then of course it's gonna upset me. Anyways, how did you manage to turn into an impromptu therapy session? Just so you know, I hate you. Me? Therapy? What makes you think that? In fact, can we change subjects and talk about something more interesting? For instance, didn't you notice that during that anecdote you shared with us, you displayed symptoms of kleptomania, compulsive buying disorder, and paraphilia? And you don't have a smartphone. Is that really the biggest deal ever? I don't have a smartphone either. That's the worst part, but oh my god, really? Really? Having a phone is not that bad. Some people, yes, it's the worst thing ever because a lot of people can't live without their phone, but I can't. But that's because I don't have friends. Or at least not a lot. I don't have a cell phone, so I don't have to talk to you two outside of school. And why do you care? The important thing is how everything goes wrong for me, and you aren't helping. Well, we've killed enough time here. We should probably head back to the classroom now. With the intention of leaving before Zio has the chance to toss me on a couch, Aussie stops me with a question. Hey, Sierra, before we go, I'd like to know one thing. If that notebook doesn't make you clairvoyant, what does? I chuckle in response. Wrote 2 short notes on different pages, and I'd tear them off, handing the first one to Aussie. I'll give you a hint. It isn't actually clairvoyance, but something similar. I pat him on the arm, bidding him farewell and leaving him behind as he reads the note out loud in a hushed voice. You don't have to flirt with Ziva while I'm looking away. What do you mean? This is more like advice than a premonition, and bad advice at that. Did you say my name? Did he write something about me? Let me see it. Maybe I can come up with some symptoms Eden shows using my deductive abilities. Speaking of symptoms, how are yours, Ziva? What do you mean? That love sickness you suffered during our little play, it's possible that you suffered some after effects, and I just so happen to know of a good remedy. Oh, now Aussie is delirious. That's cute. We'll treat that some other time, okay? Ziva walks away, leaving the lone reject behind as he puts his hand in his pockets and sighs. It's then that he finds the second scrap of paper that I wrote, which I had slipped into his right pocket without him noticing. Because she'll turn you down anyways. Impossible. It's not fair that you can protect things. Ciara, you won this time. Another, I don't know, well, last time was a prologue, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going through chapters. It'd be nice if I was. It's probably just screen breaks. It had been a while since the day's lessons ended, and I went back home, but that very afternoon I would have to pass by the school again. I leave the clinic that's next door to my school, and I decided to take a detour through the scenic route. There's a park with a small pond located behind the school, and I like to wander there from time to time. It's a lot bigger than you expect. The water is nearly dried up and has a strange hue that's extremely off-putting. That doesn't change the fact that it's quiet and welcoming here when you just want to take a peaceful stroll. As I sit in the park on a bench at the edge of the road, I flip my pen in frustration as I'm unable to recall the words paper counterpart. Then, with a heavy sigh, somehow my thoughts are suddenly led astray. I still have time to go and take a look at the place that Emo mentioned, and I remember the place not being too far away from here, and even though I know it's stupid, it still piques my interest. Forget it, I said I wouldn't. Why would I, anyways, to make a fool out of myself in front of Ziva? I don't have to prove anything to anyone. Aussie also said we should be making the most of the time we have before final exams. That's true. There isn't much time before the exams begin, and after that, I don't have any plans, but is that the reason enough for an anything goes attitude? That isn't the right question. The most important thing now is to think about what I truly want to do without forgetting to consider the risks. In the worst case scenario, what could it be? A kidnapping? Bah. I'm not important enough to be kidnapped this elaborately. And if it's just a prank, then who cares? I don't even like this town. I'll just leave once I finish high school. I don't really care how the others see me either. It's every high schooler's point of view or thinking. I'm curious to know who sent me that stupid email. I should stop overthinking it. Exactly. I should go investigate it and find the truth myself. What now, Ziva? Take that. Total with the results of my monologue, I jump and flip off a random unsuspecting cloud. It's like this, frick you, cloud. I don't like you. It's not like I actually care about the cloud's feelings, but it's obvious that I was caught up in the moment and had temporarily abandoned my own principles. What nonsense am I even? That's it. Aw, she's cute. You're totally right. I have to change my attitude. To hell with everything. Oh my god, I love her. A huge hat pops out of nowhere, concealing a girl underneath it, who then also decides to flip off an suspecting cloud. Upon closer inspection, I see that the hat is normal sized, but the girl underneath is just puny, but for no apparent reason, that shorty walks up to me and answers a question I haven't even asked. What am I doing here? I've been on that bench the entire time. I was drowning in sorrow, and so you decided to sit next to me. Naturally, I assumed you were going to hit on me. In fact, I don't know why it doesn't happen more often. You look like a little girl, unless you're like a lolly and you're actually like 18 and you're actually legal. You look like you're 12. Although it's a pity that you just had to be so ugly. No hard feelings, but I have high standards. She's like, I wish you flirted, but then again, you're not attractive, so I don't really care, so bye. Is she making fun of me? Well, I mean, you're intriguing in your own way, yeah. It isn't good to be so forceful. First impressions aren't everything, girl. The important thing is that you aren't a pervert. You came to cheer me up. I don't know how you knew what I was thinking, but your words have inspired me. Thank you so very much. Can I go now, please? Alright, I have no idea what's going on. It seems that when I sat here, I didn't realize someone else was sitting here too, and now she thinks I was talking to her all along. That's what I get for thinking out loud. Normally people would think you're crazy for doing so. You never expect to attract crazy people. I don't know who she is, but I need to stay calm. Like she's a predator. I mustn't let her smell my fear. Crazy, do not touch his lips. And then if it's Japanese, it's kun kun. Oh my gosh. She's sniffing me. You smell like a good person. I think I'm gonna like you after all. You have a better chance than I initially thought. You should be proud of yourself. You're scaring me. I do like you, said, and just enjoy the moment. My condition shouldn't be an obstacle, and overthinking it isn't going to solve anything. Right, so it's been a pleasure finally meeting you face to face. Until next time, thank you again. She leaves as suddenly as she appeared. I would like to say something in reply, but I'm speechless. In fact, I think I peed myself a little. That's kind of funny. That's really, really funny, actually. I'm lulling to myself on that side. Tossing aside things I'd rather forget, I'm here to check this place out because of that mysterious email. I was thinking there'd be a cowboy or someone to challenge me to a duel, but nobody else is here. I should have known that, considering where I am in an unfinished neighborhood. They started building a ton of complexes here a little less than a decade ago, but they blew the budget before finishing them. This playground is one of the few things they managed to finish, but with no one living around here, it's no wonder that it isn't popular. I can confirm that personally, since I usually pass close to this area when I visit the library, and I've never seen anyone else here before. It seems that I came here for nothing, or at least that's what I think, until I spot a leg hanging out amongst the tubes, rails, and slides. Keeping my distance, I sneak around the playground trying to find out who the leg belongs to. Sitting there is a girl. Oh, she's cute. Actually, she kind of looks like a figure a little bit. I immediately recognize not her identity, but the gesture she's making. Between her fingers, she holds a pencil, which she uses to trace lines along a sketchbook that's propped up against her knees. While listening closely, I can hear humming. Sometimes she rubs her pencil against her lips while in thought, or looks away from the sketchbook to view her subject from another perspective. She doesn't seem to notice my presence as I hide behind a tree, planning the best course of action. Alright, Syrian, there's nobody else around here, so she must be the one who sent that email, or at least she must somehow be involved with it. So I go out, wanting an explanation to that email seems easy enough. As soon as I begin to emerge from my hiding spot, I immediately jolt back behind the tree. Wait a second. She's waiting for me then. Why is she sketching here? She seems too immersed in her drawing to be waiting for someone. She hasn't even looked at anything but a paper and subject. Actually, it must be difficult to see much from her vantage point. If she's waiting for me, it'd make more sense to wait from where she can see the entrance. Another possibility is that she wants to ambush me. That'd account for why she's hidden. Then maybe she got caught up in her art and forgot about me. In that case, I should catch her off guard. Why am I overthinking this anyway? I have the upper hand here. I just need to move first. Oh, please tell me you're not going to give anything done. Please. I should just be friendly and give her a good first impression. It'd still be a surprise attack, but not as aggressive. Oh, okay. I stealthily step out of my hiding spot. With cat-like reflexes, I climb up the slide and grab one of the monkey bars near where I want to slide down next. Sneak behind the girl with the intention of surprising her before she can... You're doing something stupid. Before she can react to anything. Gotcha. Eh? She's gone. I failed my mission miserably and decided to survey the area just in case, where I finally noticed her running out of the park, fleeing with all of her art supplies in hand. Now what do? I scratch my head in confusion with no next plan of action until I gaze at the nearby garbage can. She probably hasn't yet realized that nobody comes here to empty the trash, being as it's filled with her scraps of paper from failed drawings. It's pretty full, so she probably comes here often. The scraps here all kinds of illustrations, clearly drawn by someone with natural talent of animals and fantasy creatures. One would expect from a movie. They aren't the work of an expert, but they have a quality that dazzles me, except for a small detail what's written next to them. This one has a story that begins with an inter-country religion war that somehow ends with an intergalactic war with vampires. Another is about magicians summoning spirits into a post-apocalyptic city. Their enemy seems to be a gangster werewolf, also from space. This one stars a group of globe-trotting, demon-hunting mercenaries. The demons aren't from space this time, but hyperspace. This is giving me an... Is that an aneurysm? Okay. I'm assuming that. The art's good, but the concepts? Not so much. There are too many cliches. I'm starting to wonder if they're all actually parodies. Hey, don't be mean. She might be being serious. It could be an interesting story. I would love to see vampires come from space or whatever was said earlier. Maybe she's mocking me, or maybe these are clues of some kind. While busy putting my detective skills to the test, I slip on something and I lose balance. Looking down, I find that culprit is a common drawing pencil. That's weird. Saw her using this a minute ago. For her to drop it like that, she must have been in a pretty big hurry. Then I realized something. This happened to me at the pond too. I was talking out loud without noticing. She must have heard me while I was rambling behind the tree, and I must have scared her. It must have been why she ran away. She has to be involved with that email business. She went away because I was about to catch her. Okay. I can't let things end like this, right? We have unfinished business, my dear nameless artist. Well, you scared her. You were being a goof, like how I knew you probably were. Should have just went around and just said hi, not go behind her. Friggin' idiot. No, wait, what am I doing? I mean, yeah, okay, maybe I just got caught up in all the excitement. Let's just say that sometimes I get lost in thought and maybe lose control of myself. It's because of those kind of situations that I'd rather take things slowly and consider my options first. When I decide to improvise, nothing good ever comes of it. After leaving the playground, I try to catch up with the mysterious girl before I lost sight of her, while also trying to be careful not to let her see me. There, whoops. I couldn't just approach her with other people around. They might get the wrong idea if she goes on the defensive or accuses me of something. Finding the ideal moment was essential, although I think my decision was bad since I decided to hide inside of a cardboard box. Like in that one kid's game. You talking about Metal Gear Solid? I don't know if that's a kid's game, but anyways, every time she made an unexpected movement, I'd stop and conceal myself under the best possible camouflage ever. It was an easy task, considering my 35 years of experience as a triple agent for some of the most important spy agencies in the world. I hope you're not 35 years old and you're still in high school. You need to get out, boy. Well, now to be honest, it was just an excuse to spy on someone while hiding inside a cardboard box. It was on my bucket list. My intentions were good, and that's all that matters, right? It was a pity that everyone kept pointing me out. It sure didn't help my stalking. What's the problem with people who like hiding in cardboard box? If it becomes a trend, you'll all come begging me to help. Nah, I think everyone's gonna go like, let's watch Snake, and let's see what Snake does. Because Snake is the best at hiding at cardboard boxes. Still, I have to say that it was incredibly uncomfortable. It's a good thing I'm the kind of person who follows his convictions through to the end no matter what. By staying well hidden, I was able to continue following my target. After changing the streets, the target changed directions at an intersection and went down a street. I knew well since I usually take it on my way to school. It was hard to keep up with her the whole way. I'm not good at sports. In fact, I'd say I'm below average as far as proficient is concerned. Not that it's easy to sprint while wearing socks. And I think I'm gonna end this video right here. If I am in chapter 1, it's a really long chapter 1. I'm not really sure. I know, like, maybe they were telling you at the first it was just a prologue, but the story seems very interesting. Words today, but I did see this on Steam, and well, clearly I got it from Steam. I put it in my first video, but at the beginning it said like you weren't maybe able to make decisions. Of course, I didn't know it's the main character that's talking. It's called 1000 Lies, and they said he's a liar, so I thought maybe he was lying about it. So, but then again, I don't know. Maybe there really isn't any decisions, because I'm kind of sad that I've already, like, if you considered all of the stuff I've played so far with all of my videos put together, played like already, I guess, about an hour of this game, and I still haven't made a decision yet. So that's kind of actually making me a little bit sad, but I'm hoping that maybe they'll add that soon. If not, then at least it's just going to be a really good story. But anyways, I do like visual novels. They're fun. And if any of you guys out there have like any visual novels to recommend to me, I will consider playing them, because I really do like to play visual novels. They are fun. So, see you later, guys. Bye-bye.